Would you be surprised if I told you that it's possible to get paid on your car accident injury claim even if the at-fault driver did not have insurance? Well, it is possible, and I was able to get a recent client, Andrew, paid on his injury claim despite the at-fault driver having no insurance whatsoever. So let me tell you the story of my past client, Andrew. Andrew was in a motor vehicle accident where the other driver came into Andrew's lane of travel and struck Andrew's vehicle. The other driver was clearly at fault. However, unfortunately, the other driver had no insurance on his vehicle and was likely what we call judgment proof. When someone is judgment proof, it means that person lacks significant income or property, and therefore, even if you won your injury case in court, you likely cannot collect any money against a judgment proof person. Since Andrew was in a car accident caused by a likely judgment-proof person, it put Andrew in a bad spot because he had suffered injuries in the car accident in which he sustained damages, including medical expenses and pain and suffering. I recall speaking with Andrew shortly after his accident. He sounded a bit hopeless, but thought it was still a good idea to speak with a lawyer, even though the other driver had no insurance on his vehicle to cover Andrew's injuries. And Andrew was correct. It was wise he gave my office a call. I asked Andrew if the vehicle he was driving was insured by insurance. He said yes and advised that he was driving his mom's vehicle. I then asked if he knew if the insurance covering his mom's vehicle had uninsured motorist coverage on the vehicle he was driving. He advised that he did not know if his mom got such insurance coverage on the vehicle. He asked his mom as well, and his mom thought they had such insurance coverage on the vehicle, but she was not positive. So what I did was I went ahead and requested the declarations page of the insurance policy from the insurance company that insured the vehicle. The declarations page is the page of an insurance policy that identifies the kinds and amounts of coverage you have and how much it will cost you. Once I obtained a copy of the declarations page for the insurance policy covering the vehicle, I found out that the vehicle had uninsured motorist coverage on it. This was great news for Andrew. Uninsured motorist coverage is insurance coverage that protects those that occupy the vehicle from bodily injury caused by an at-fault driver that doesn't have automobile insurance or by a hit-and-run driver. When I first told Andrew the news, Andrew was hesitant at first to file an uninsured motorist claim with his mom's insurance company. He did not want his mom's insurance payments to increase, but Andrew and his mom had nothing to worry about. You see, Andrew and his mom did not have to worry about their insurance company raising their insurance premium rates. That's because in Kentucky, where they lived and where the accident occurred, a statute exists that disallows insurance companies from raising insurance premium rates, even if their insured files a claim under the policy, such as an uninsured motorist claim, so long as it is determined that they are not the at-fault cause of the accident. Many other states have similar statutes. And since Andrew was not the at-fault driver of the accident, Andrew and his mom had nothing to worry about. Their insurer could not raise their insurance premium payment rate since Andrew was not the at-fault cause of the accident. So Andrew was on board with pursuing the uninsured motorist claim. My office then collected Andrew's medical records and bills. I then sent a written demand letter along with all the evidence we had gathered in support of Andrew's case to the insurance company, demanding that the insurer pay out the uninsured motorist policy limits. And after considering our demand and reviewing the materials I had sent over, the insurer agreed to pay out its policy limits of $100,000. And since Andrew also got $10,000 in personal injury protection benefits to go towards his medical expenses, his total recovery on the case amounted to $110,000. Andrew was thrilled. When he first spoke with me, he was unsure if I would be able to help him out at all. but thankfully his mom had purchased uninsured motorist coverage on the vehicle, so we were able to get him compensated for his injuries. I highly recommend to all owners of vehicles to make sure they have uninsured motorist coverage on their insurance policy. With so many drivers out there driving without any insurance whatsoever, it is wise to get as much uninsured motorist coverage on your vehicle as possible to protect you and those you love, like Andrew's mom did. The thing is, it's obviously great to have uninsured motorist insurance on your automobile, but just because you have such coverage on your automobile, it does not mean your insurance company is just going to take it easy on you and just agree to pay out the policy limits to you. No. In many cases, you must file a lawsuit to get fair compensation, even if you have to do so against your own insurance company to get all the uninsured motorist insurance coverage you are entitled to. And to learn more about why it may be a good idea to file a lawsuit in your case, you should watch this video about to pop up right here, where I explain why in many injury cases you must file a lawsuit if you want a fair settlement. Lastly, if you've been injured in a car accident, slip or trip and fall incident, or dog attack incident in Kentucky, remember to don't wait, call Tate.